Again, Christopher Nolan did the Dark Knight series, also did Tenet concerning time travel, going in and out of time. And of course, the Fallen Angels can do that. So, which the Fallen Angels, through the AI or the Ghost of the Machine, they write these movies, they computer animate how to shoot the movies. So the directors just follow the computer animation. The directors are said to be geniuses, like James Cameron or Christopher Nolan or many others, when in fact they're just following the direct instruction and the computer animation of how the movie is actually shot by the Ghost in the Machine or by the AI. So the Antichrist is going to seemingly have died, and it's the twin trumps, it's the twin towers, and one rises back up. And that's the seven kings. Five have fallen, and one is not yet coming. When he cometh, he must continue a short space. And then the eighth, that is of the seven. The eighth, that is of the seven, it's because the eighth is the seventh. It's the twin. And that's the mystery of Revelation 17, 10, and 11. And that's what they're showing you here. Tesla made this machine. That's right there in the background. Tesla made the machine in the movie. We know that Trump's, well, the research will tell you when you Google it that Trump had an uncle that knew Tesla. So see, that's why Tesla in the movie is the one that made this machine that could clone. And so that's how you know that it won't be Trump that goes down. It will be the body double. Call it a clone, call it a body double, call it a twin, call it whatever you want.
My brother. A twin. You were a felon. The whole time. No. We were both felon. And we were both Borden.
I'm going to rewind that so you can read the subtitles from the beginning. Sorry for the glare in the background. Well, in back of me, the drapes bouncing off the TV.
My brother. A twin. You were a felon. The whole time. No. We were both felon.
We were both Fallon. We were both Borden. And Jimmy Fallon dressed as Donald Trump when Trump was on the show, and they played twins. And it was on 9/11/2015. All the world's a stage.
And we were both Borden. Were you the one who went into the box? Or the one who came back out? We took turns. The trick is where we would swap.
Now, the beauty of this movie is, if you ever, you can Google this. Melania swats Trump's hands away, or Melania refuses to hold Trump's hand when they're walking from getting off a jet. He goes to hold her hand and she swats it away. And people didn't understand what that was about. What they were doing were showing you this movie, because the movie within the movie, Borden, Fallon, they had a wife. And she ends up committing suicide. Well, she's talking to one of them one day, and he'll say, "I love you, Sarah." And she'll go, "No, you don't. You don't mean it today." Well, it's because it's the twin. And then other days, he would go, "I love you, Sarah." And she would go, "Today, I believe it." And what it was the one that she fell in love with loved her, but the clone or the twin didn't, and she did not. So when Melania swatted Trump's hand away, that's the clue of the psychological operation of the truth in plain sight. That no, that's the clone, or that's the twin, or that's the body double. She didn't want to hold his hand. Now, all the world's a stage, but they live these movies, and these movies live them. So that's how they made it. That's how they make all of this work. This is all the work of fallen angels. The humans are just carrying out, playing their role. Even the Antichrist is playing a role. When he has seemingly returned from the dead, he will be indwelt. He will be totally possessed by Satan. It won't be what was born Donald Trump. No. It'll be Satan. And Trump's been more than happy to be this, to play this role. He was born to play this role. When he looked at the cameras and said, or looked up at the sky and said, "I am the chosen one." He was chosen. He knows he was chosen for this role, to perform the Great Tribulation, the abomination of desolation that brings about the Great Tribulation to the church, because all of this is for the church. All of this is for his sheep, and only his sheep, no one else.